28th place here on our coaches attractive list. And we have Mike McCarthy.
Wow.
Now,
Mike McCarthy.
Now let's say this. Kyle, get ready. You had him 31st. I had him 31st. Me and you, simpatico. So that means Greg had him 15th.
Oh my God, Greg.
No shame. This dude looks good. He's got beautiful eyes.
He's
a terrible fucking coach. He's a terrible fucking coach. My note on him was proof that
he's choking.
21st place, we have Matt Eberflus.
Oh, wow.
Chicago. Dude. I have him at 20. Greg has him at 16. Kyle has him at 30.
Greg.
Oh, my God.
Did you mix this up with somebody?
I don't know. He's a good-looking dude. I don't want to hear it.
I mean, look at that first one. Bears hire Matt.
It's just not a good picture.
This looks like a White Walker is wearing makeup. I think he pulls off the bald thing pretty great.
I don't think there's any other option. Could you see this guy with hair? Look at that skull.
No.
It's like a 3-story skull. Look at the size of that skull.
He's got a great jawline. He's in great shape.
Dan Campbell of the Detroit Lions. Kyle had him at number 12, and that means this is Greg's number 2.
Oh my God. You think this guy is in better shape than Robert Saleh?
I think he would fucking lift up Robert Saleh and throw him off the peace bench. He's fucking huge. Which of the following of these names is not a former Bills running back? Is it A, Speedy Neal, B, Flat Fields, C, Jack Spikes, or D, Pooh Bear Williams? Which of the following is not a former Bills running back? Man. 3 of them are, 1 of them is not.
I literally forgot every one you said except for Pooh Bear Williams.
What do you guys think of the Joe Burrow nickname, Joe Cool?
Well, that used to be what they called Snoopy in the 80s. Like I had a Joe Cool Snoopy trapper keeper.
I thought that was the smoking camel.
That was Joe Camel. Oh.
Yeah, this Frozen. You can hear me though, right?
Yes.
All right. This
your video looks amazing. Like I said, you look like a fucking you look terrifying.
Bobblehead Kyle.
I feel like the Simpsons episode where Homer is just wearing the glasses with the eyes on it in church, but he's sleeping. I feel like I can get away with it here and just go do something else.
Kyle's really locked into this podcast. He's paying close attention. It looks like such a bad 80s movie special effects of someone.
This is when you were a kid and you paused the VHS on the boob. And you're like, is that a boob?
You ever see Time Cop with Jean-Claude Van Damme? That's a really bad. The guy uses a time machine to go back in time to get gold to run for president. Like it's like, what the fuck? Just keep the gold. Buy an island. Like, what are you running for president for?
I love the idea to get gold to come back and get a job.
That's what it was.
Announcer is a thankless job.
Yes.
Everyone hates everybody. Everyone loves somebody for a little bit until they're annoying. And Tony Romo has reached the annoying. What do you want these guys to do? There's 12 minutes of football and there's 14 3-yard runs a game. What the fuck do you want them to do? If you don't like it, put your fucking TV on mute and talk to your family. Like, this is you have an option.
That those are my only 2 options, though. So, would you do a podcast on if you were a dog, which breed would you be most attracted to? What's the hottest dog breed? Greyhound.
I mean,
I guess it would depend on like what like you're into. Like,
let's say
in humans.
I want to preface this by saying, if I was a dog,
yes, that's what I said. If we were dogs, what would be the hottest?
If I was
breed?
a dog,
yes.
I would probably spit serious game at some Rottweilers.
Yes, they are fucking hot little mutts, aren't they?
They're my cup of tea. I know that.
You can edit that out, Sean.
No, I'm gonna edit it to the beginning.
Don't make it the clip. Don't make it the clip. You gotta listen to the whole episode.
Is he holding a steel beam?
Yes. Yes.
The whole time.
Yes.
He's actually frightening. He has a huge head and butt chin. He
How
looks
have I
like
never seen this?
He was frightening.
I thought they were just a bee or something.
what?
I don't know. I thought, what's his
You
name?
thought the Steelers were just the bee?
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like a bee thing.
From? I'm looking at a picture of him now. He kind of looks like Tom Lobsgams from Succession.
Oh wow,
He does, dude.
Wow, he does. He does.
What city has a higher obesity rate?
Kansas City.
Or
Kansas City. Kansas City.
I mean, the Midwest loves their ranch.
Says the creation of the Buffalo Wing City.
Those are high in protein.
What a funny, what an unself-aware observation to make. Yeah, those fat bucks love their ranch. Anyway, we created a fried wing. I go Buffalo. I saw everybody sweating it out walking the canal last time.
Rafe is right. Buffalo.
Damn it.
Higher obesity rate.
Fat fucks.
Monday night, Bills at Jets. The game, as you know, was played on 9/11. And we know what Rodgers thinks about 9/11. Here's what I think. Here's what I think the Bills are going to do. They're going to make a documentary on 9/11 conspiracy theories. Night before, they leave it at Rodgers' door. He spends the whole night down a YouTube rabbit hole. Comes in Monday, he's bleary-eyed, and I think they're going to win 20-0, 9 + 11. And the numerology of that he'll be like, oh no, and then that might fry him for the season. So that's our plan in Buffalo. I just want you to be prepared.
I hope that doesn't happen because Rodgers is swayed by interesting information. So I hope not.
I'm gonna give you $1 million tax-free, or you get to make the Bills' 4th round pick.
$1 million.
Really?
Are you kidding me? Yeah.
1st round pick?
Tough.
Kyle picks a terrible quarterback and just for his life. People are like, remember the Bills picked Josh Rose? Yeah, Kyle's a fucking idiot.
They're like, this is why we don't let Make-A-Wish kids actually pick draft picks.
Yeah.
I think if you picked a quarterback and he was crap, you'd spend the rest of your life defending. Like, he just didn't have our right tackle sucks. Like,
Are you kidding me?
if he had the right receivers, he would have been the best ever.
I've legit been defending JP Lossman since 2003. How come my entire For You is just like, watch this guy almost die? Hey, do you like blood? Here's a bunch. And you're like, I've never looked for any of this. And
I'm beginning to tell you when you're out of the room, I searched for a bunch of blood on your Twitter account. I think it's probably been fucking up your algorithm.
Don't you follow _ bunch of blood? Isn't that your favorite account?
Either way, X sucks.
Yeah.
Darnold over 72 receptions. I hope we didn't do that.
We did. I think we did.
We did the Mooney over, and I remember on this podcast saying, "Who is that? Why are we betting on him?" And then all these fantasy nerds, Greg, were like, "You don't know the Bears' #1 receiver?" And then he ended the season with like 9 catches, and I was like, "Got hurt."
The last time the Bears' #1 receiver mattered, his name was Willie Galt. Like, the Bears have never had a fucking wide receiver that.
You never heard of Alshon Jeffrey, dude?
I honestly haven't. So,
Kyle, you probably know this. You're a fucking dork. Flutie briefly won the WWE 24/7 championship from R-Truth during a celebrity flag football tournament. You know R-Truth?
I know the wrestler. I don't watch wrestling. I know who that is.
Okay. All right.
I just want to be clear here. I
Uh-huh.
don't watch wrestling.
I think
So
that's
what-
our lie.
I'm sounding like
That is our lie. November 13th, 2006 was Doug Flutie Day in Boston. Where would you not rather be than right there, right then?
Brian Herberger is here to tell us details about it when he went on a date with Doug Flutie.
No, this is great. I listened to the last Flutie episode, but I love how Greg was like, now Flutie was an asshole. He did save the franchise. I'll give him that. He did do that one thing. He saved the franchise, but he's a fucking dick.
I had a buddy that went to Peru and did like the 3-week ayahuasca retreat. He did speak with his dead parents.
Why don't you just get high? I'll come in a trench coat. It's me, Kyle Sr. I love you,
not my dad.
Kyle.
Oh no, then he would know it was up. You can't
Yeah.
tell him you love him.
Greg,
You wanna pull that off.
I would pay for you if you and I went to Peru to do ayahuasca. Although they would really hate us because we would spend the whole time just dying laughing, and everyone would be trying to have this life-changing moment, and Greg and I would be doing, it's been a while.
It's been a while since I saw my mom and dad.